Okay, so back at the yard, I'm just getting some of this. We'll taking a load to the Asian yard, so I want to just get a little bit of wire ready. I've been sitting here on stuff here, just been sitting for so long. Just taking the wire off this stuff here. It's not a lot of wire, but might as well just throw it in the container. All the stuff I gotta process still, so for now, just at least clean the wires, and it frees me up a spot here to work. So much snow on everything. It's warmed up quite a bit. Sun was creeping out here a minute ago. Most of the stuff, I'm just going to take some of the major components off and then shred the rest, I guess. Anyway, so we're going to process a few more. I'm taking this to the Asian yard. My dirty aluminum. Some drills, miscellaneous things I'm going to take. Try to clean up here a little more. Okay. Okay, I'm going to scrap this microwave here. Some of you guys still having problems on how to strip these. I've stripped just what I'm stripping. If you want to strip more, it's up to you. Underneath this panel, you have to pry it out. There's a mortar under there, a little mortar. Usually it's just one screw in there. So you get a mortar. Okay, then I flip it to the side. This one has one screw on the side. And it's got a security screw on the other side. So what I do, I just go like this, bang the security screw out. So when you're into here, this one's actually built a lot different than normal, but anyways, you'll have a screw here, and a couple screws here. Board here. Okay. So what I'll do, just cut what kind of wires you want. Yeah, it's a kind of, you gotta be careful. Some of these things are infested. Not cockroaches. Usually you find bed bugs in these things, which you have to be very careful if you take it into your house. Or, you know, that's why I stick everything outside. You can tell, usually you'll find black specks. It's their crap. Black specks, so you'll see residents of like part of their body on there. Like they look like a cockroach, but they're a little different looking. Similar kind, but so over here. You have to lift up because there's a couple little brackets in there that have to pop out. Well, I'm just looking for wire mainly. The circuit board here is snapped out. Just snapped out like that. And then the fan here has to come off. I should get them right here. 2 screws right here. You hold the mortar. And when you find them this color, it's usually copper. Let me try to pull this off here. Sometimes it comes off so easy, sometimes it comes off hard. Okay, you get a piece of plastic. So if it comes copper color, it's copper. So I save these. I'll clean those myself. Then I just cut whatever wire I can. It's easy. I'm not going to get all because I'm not taking it all apart. Basically, you want the transformer. This one won't have a transformer. This one will just be a inverter style. And it tells you right here, danger, high voltage. If you look at the bottom, there's a couple of clips. Just gotta knock it over. Knock the clips off if you want, or you could just slide it over, whatever you want to do. It'll be up to you. Okay, and then here you'll have a couple screws. That's your coil, basically like a transformer. You don't have all the heavy iron pieces with it. So I'll save this too. You have a heat sink here, a bit of copper coil, and then you'll have copper windings right there. And then what I'll do, I'll pop this transformer off like that. Transformer. Basically, I would just leave it. I won't touch nothing more. Just leave it the way it is. There's no point. There's no value. Don't even touch the Megatron. There's no need to. And that's just Scrapyard wants to take it out. Let me just grab another one here. This is very heavy, so it might be copper. Okay, so this being a transformer, there'll be 4 screws on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll pull them all off. Okay, 4 there. Then under here, lift up the plates. This one has 2 screws. Turnstile. Pop that off. Turn around sideways. This will have 2 star screws here. Frozen. And it's got a security. So I'll just go like this. 2 hits. This one's really burnt inside. So, okay, this has a capacitor here. If you see capacitor, don't touch the leads. Just go cut it. It's usually grounded with a grounded out, looks like. Okay, so it's a pretty heavy transformer, this one. Ooh, it's pretty heavy. But I can tell you right now, I can see it's going to be non-copper. This is copper. Okay, so we scored 2 with copper. It's got copper. This one's got copper, I believe. No, I think it's only one side copper. So that's all copper, that one. So we lucked out on that one. So then I'll just cut the wires round. Then there's a couple screws here where the fan is. Have to knock those off. Just use grab a big screwdriver, just yank it up. Okay. Thing stinks. Probably in a restaurant or something, you can smell. See, copper here again. So I'll go for the transformer again. Transformer popped off. And then whatever easy wire I can reach. The wire's not worth that much, but if you have time, you could go all around, take every section apart if you want. But to me, I don't, because it's not really worth it for this little wire. Cut the switches off here, a couple switches. I usually go for the IC chip here, so if I see IC chip, anyways, this one's history. Okay. And the IC chips, like I say, don't worry. A lot of them don't have any bonding wires, but some do. So more, you'll find it more in electronics. That's it. That's all I'll do in this one here. Another one down. Best not to spend too much time, quick as possible. I might have left a couple pennies there behind. Who cares? So I just want to get it processed because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 9 microwaves. So I'm going to process them all right away. They take up a lot of space. I'm trying to do a scrap run tomorrow. Okay. How many do we do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 actually, no? 9. Okay, we did 9. 4 transformers. Maybe half and half possibly. I don't do them unless they're both sides copper. This one, I don't like doing these ones. I don't even know what the stuff is. I don't think that's even copper, to be honest. So these are my motors and transformers. These are copper both sides. And these here are copper. These should be copper. Even this one, I wonder. Let me just take a scratch. No, it's copper. And then we have some motors. And then we have those, how they're rolled on. See how they're rolled on? Copper. 3 inverter types. Okay, that's it. Just want to show you some of the things before I get ready. I have a little more wire inside I'm going to grab, but dirty aluminum, mortars, stainless steel, brass mixed, 3 doorknobs. This will go, all these motors will go in there, transformers. And then I'm going to take some of these sewing machines too, get rid of those, sell them as dirty. I'm just going to keep the one nice one that I like. PF is seized. This one's a Sears, I'll get rid of that. I'll keep the Baycrest for now. There's some Chris's lights there, a few things here and there. Okay, I'll show you my file before I go. 3 sewing machines. This has got aluminum. I mean, I suppose I could strip it myself pretty easy, but anyways, whatever. Okay, so I have this here is dirty. I got 2 buckets of wire. I got some transformers from power supplies out of computers. So all these transformers and motors and stuff. There's 4 more transformers. Some stainless steel stuff, dirty. Some dirty doorknobs. These are like power tools and just different things with motors on them. And then there's another one here that has aluminum, dirty. It's all dirty. Screws and whatever. Just sell it the way it is. Okay. Let's see how it goes. And then we got Christmas lights on the bottom here. Right there, these cheap kind. Okay. I'll let you know how the prices are if they tell me. Like, they do tell me, but you know, it's just not giving me a receipt. That's the problem. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, we're at the scrapyard. Hopefully it's not too busy. See around the corner. A couple cars here, but I'm not sure what they're doing. I got one sitting there. Okay, we'll film it as soon as we get a spot in there. Getting in there now. Okay, aim a signal here. Okay, so we're basically just gonna see what we made. We're gonna, let's see if it's gonna back up this way. Let's get some action shots here. There's a good pile of rotors right there. Autocast. That's probably 200 a ton right now, autocast. Could even be more. Okay, so a million prices here, so I don't know, I can't really figure this out, right? But so hopefully that's up good. You know, like 80 cents. So number 3. So they gave me 80 cents a pound for wire now. So that's gone up. So they're paying really good for certain things. They pay really, really good. Like the wire I gave them, 80 cents. That's nice. Okay. Anyways, they paid me like $78 for all that. Like I say, it was 80 cents for wire, but you know, the wire, like I say, wasn't very much weight there. So anyways, it was good amount. I guess I got rid of a lot of junk, to be honest. Those 13 cents were those sewing machines, so they're not worth a lot, but you can't strip those anyways. You tried. I mean, you need to grind them. You put them into a shredding machine and they just, all the components fall apart. I suppose if you have a lot of time, but you'll have to probably sledgehammer a lot of stuff and then use a chisel and different things and punches and all that. But anyways, it was $78. We talked about pricing on some of the different scrap yards, and I asked where this guy dumps his, because they dump locally too, and wouldn't really tell me, but he told me there's a price war right now on tin. So they're paying a lot higher than normal just because the price war. Everybody's trying to take their territory. So it's good. Good for us, good for the little guy too, right? But it helps. Like say last time I got a good amount. But if you have scrap, you might as well sell if you live in local Lower Mainland area. I guess, you know, these guys competing for territory, so you have to sell to the highest bidder, I guess, who buys your stuff. So best deal is just to you know, start cashing in, I guess. Clean what you can if it's really dirty, and if it's too dirty, to be honest, don't even waste your time. It's not worth it, because like I had that I found, what you call it, is an air vent cover. It was actually aluminum, but it was full of tar. Couldn't get tar off. No matter what you do, you can't get tar off unless you torch it, but you know, you're creating pollution, right? So anyways, the sold the way it was. They probably only paid 30 cents probably a pound, but you know, it would have been otherwise 45 maybe. But I thought there'd be a little more money. I thought it'd be at least $100 here, but you know, $78 is better than, you know, better than, you know, throwing it to a shred, right? Because I used to throw stuff in a shred like that. It was just not worth cleaning, so I would throw it in a shred. Like even AC units, I would throw it into the shred, and they're paying, you know, 15 to 17 cents for an AC unit. Before I was storing for like 6 cents, 7 cents a pound. So there is you know, a little bit benefits here and there. You just gotta watch the prices. But I advise you, if you can clean it and it's easy, it's worth it. Like the transformers, if they're double copper windings and microwaves, I'll clean them. If it's a single winding, you know, it's probably not really worth it. I'm not even sure how much weight you'll get. Maybe a quarter of a pound, maybe. I'm not really sure. It's still number 2 regardless. It's not number 1. But if you know, if you had 1 or 2 transformers, didn't have much to do. But I have lots. I think I had nine microwaves this week. If you get a lot of volume of stuff, you just don't have time. I'm just gonna throw all my transformers into a barrel, and then I can stack them up high and then take less room. Right now they're all over the ground, and then when I have time, I'll just process them. You know, maybe 10 at a time, 10 or 20 at a time. But you know, it's just thing is just right now I want to go out and pick up scrap. Right now the price is high. You want to go out there. It's worth your time. It's fun. It's a thrill to hunt. You never know what you'll find. That's the biggest thing. You know, every other day, you know, and like I said, a lot of things come in waves. You know, like I say, Mike, even these sewing machines, it's weird. I have 3 in one day I found. You never find them. And all of a sudden I found 3 in one day. 1 was in a cabinet and 2 were sitting, you know, in the laneway. So it's pretty bizarre how things happen in the scrap world here. Okay, I'm gonna drop these containers off, go home, get ready, and then we're gonna go some street scrapping. Hopefully, I'm hoping to make a good load, 1 or 2 loads. I want to start dumping tomorrow. It's just I put salt down. I try cleaning a bit. Hopefully, as long as if I put my bin on the ground there, I should be okay. I don't mind going through the snow. It's not a big deal. It's just a matter of getting the bin on the ground safely, because those bins, you know, when you start rolling around, they get caught up on material and then they kind of derail after a while. So, and I can't really freeload it. You know how you load the bin down, you drive forward. I can't really do that there because it's so tight of an area. I have to launch it in a certain pattern, otherwise it will hit the edge of my gutters. Okay, so let's just move on. Let's find some treasure. Stay tuned. It's here. Clutch. Good clutch. Some steering. Still some new snow out here, huh? Brake parts. The road. It's been pretty slim so far, but we're getting another sewing machine. It's a Singer. Okay. Yeah, I had to take it out of it was an old wood cabinet. I had to pull it out. Okay. Helium tank. I met this guy here before. He told me he's always throwing stuff away. So I got a bicycle frame and then I got a wheel. Couldn't remember where his place was, but now I know again. I cruise all these areas all the time, but he said summertime it throws lots away. Okay, I got a flat screen here. It's a Toshiba. Looks like someone kicked it in. Anything else here? Some pure garbage. Mannequin heads here. That could be real hair. Huh? I didn't give it to my kid. She does hairdressing. These heads are like $100 each. There's another one here. Feels like real hair. Look at that. HOV lane. Look at this. Rock concert. I think it's real hair.
I'm touching it. Whoa.
She's cute looking. Look at that. She's cute.
Brian.
She looks pretty real. Look at that. Those are expensive heads. So why would people throw heads away like that? 3 mannequin heads. Okay, here. Ah, it's wet. So far, not too good. Very slow. Pretty late one. No cord in that one. It's gone. Okay. Okay. Some sort of dirt devil. A little bit of wrought iron table. I did get this stand a few minutes ago. Got a hot water tank here. Push your foot. Hot water tank. I think a boiler here.
What?
Turn it around. Turn it the other way. Okay. Figured if we get everything the wrong way, this is how it is in scrapping. It's never a perfect load. Wait a second, I don't think it's gonna hit. I think it's gonna hit, sir. Oh, okay. I'll go there. Chairs on this side. The chair is gonna be a problem now.
Let the chairs come off.
Huh?
Just 4 screws, bang, 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 they're off. Square.
I don't have that screwdriver. It's okay, we'll get it. Well, it's in. Looks perfect. Well, balls here. When they sit like here, like this, I'll pick them up. They're not worth big money or nothing, but I give it to wife. That's our bonus for scrapping. Wine bottle. Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna squish my mannequin head. Because the mannequin heads are worth money. And my daughter had to spend quite a bit of money for one head when she was practicing. Usually human hair, and they're pretty expensive. Okay. Cord's cut. Actually pretty heavy for a piece of electronics. A little bit of weight to it. Sort of weird contraption or something. A compressor or pressure washer. Anyways, got it in finally. Pretty heavy. Okay. About a second ago, I see another pot here. It's all pots in here. Oh, it's frozen. It's aluminum. That's a score. And this will have a nice insert there, aluminum insert. Cord. Well, that was a good score, Sally. Okay, awesome. That's the computer case. This on the inside. That's a bummer. We're gonna put this water dispenser. That's a bummer. That's just the base. That's a dispenser. It's gotta fit somewhere. There's a bike on that side too. It's gotta fit somewhere. It's so stupid. This thing's gonna haunt me, this chair. Move these mannequin heads before they get destroyed. I'm gonna pop these wheels off here. Maybe I could throw it in if I pop the wheels off. The frame and everything's in. Bit of a pain, but I have to move stuff over to the corner. Roll my window down. Throw it in like that. Definitely a good load. I'm just gonna do one load today. It's a little slow, so I don't waste too much fuel. Stop producing. Okay. This thing shifted a bit. I can actually smell some chicken around here. It smells so good. Kentucky or something. I don't know whether there's one around here. Weird. Okay. Car seat. It's a weird looking one.
It's March and it's snowing like crazy. They're not even talking about any snow today. I don't understand this news that we get weather channel. Well, especially the weather on my phone is a joke. Look at this. It's like a storm. So I guess it'll be the last load for tonight, that's for sure. I can't drive this stuff. Amazing. And we're in March. It never snows in March here. It's pretty rare. Rare to see it, what, it's the 8th right now? 7th. March the 7th right now, and you got a major snow. Okay, hopefully I can make it home. Okay, it's Minister now. It's even heavier snow out here. Unbelievable. They forecast no snow tonight at all. Not even rain. Look at this. What is this, all this stuff? This is fake snow. Fake news, fake snow. That's what it is. Wow, this looks pretty nice, but I just hope I'm gonna make that hill near my house there. It's my worry. It always gets real slick on there, it'd be full of snow. Anyways, we were cruising okay. It's a little slippery, but not too bad. We're going like 40k right now, not too fast. But yeah, it's sure coming down big time. I guess you can hear the rattle of all that junk in my car. Junk in my trunk. Okay, in the Botello Bridge. Should be there in a few seconds. I can't believe it's really coming down now. Huge, huge flakes. Haven't seen snow like this year at all. Where's that car going? Is the wrong side of the road?
He's turning at the light. You're going on the wrong side.
I'm gonna follow this guy here. He's got no taillights. And here we're back on the road now. But yeah, it's really coming down there. This is about the most snow we had, or this much, like this much. How heavy it is, right? How heavy it is. Yeah, stand by while I film when we get towards the bridge. Okay, so we're approaching a bridge. They must have salted it, so looking a little bit better. It seems to be rolling pretty good. Yeah, it's a little less out here, but I think they salted it really good. But the snow is pretty good, heavy snow, and it's 0 right now. So